Don't you know that from coast to coast, where there's dope, there's hope, where there's dope, there's hope. Sheesh. Wait, is it lit? Don't.
Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say cruise control, but like, we out here at this point. You know what I'm saying? You already know what it is. It's your boys back at it again. Episode, what is this? 18? 18 is that's a good number. That's a nice age.
It is a nice age.
You know what I'm saying? You hit that 18, it's like...
We become adults.
You start feeling yourself, smelling your musk a little bit.
Smelling your musk, doing that.
You know what I'm saying?
Spraying your Axe deodorant.
All of that.
You know what I'm saying? Getting the shit popping.
All of that.
Overdoing it because you about to hit the club.
All of that. But you still got to be safe, though. 6 feet. You know what I'm saying? Don't go crazy.
It is
Clubs ain't
times.
open yet.
They not.
I do hear, though, like, it's like, depending on what state you in, you could go inside, get your little steak, you know what I'm saying, eat indoors. Some restaurants is letting you eat in. But you can't do that in New York yet. But apparently, you know, we're not too far off.
We're not too far off. Like, what is it? A couple more weeks, we might do a little bit of indoor dining and things.
That's what I'm hearing. That's what they saying.
Yeah,
so
that's what's being said.
Yeah. Hopefully that's what it is. We taking baby steps. We slowly getting back there.
I'm with it. To
some sense of normalcy, as they say. But I mean, we'll see what it is. But aside from that, you know what we gonna get into.
What we gonna get into today?
We gonna get into these motherfucking Q plus artists.
We ain't even introduced ourselves.
I mean, you know what it is. It's your man EarthTone. You know what? I'm getting so. I just think everybody know me and shit. I'm bougie. I'm bougie. I changed.
Everybody know you. Everybody.
They should know by
the
now.
streets
you know
know me, but I just want to make sure the new viewers.
Nah, for word.
They're fresh.
You right. Listen.
Fresh out the womb viewers.
It's the kid EarthTone.
It's your man, the real Peasy.
You know what I'm saying? And this is the Herbal Tea Podcast, episode 18.
Show Lil.
It's a lot. Listen, we coming up on the tail end of the summer, and it's been a hot summer for music.
It's been a hot summer.
It's been a lot of music, man. We couldn't even get to everything. It's been so much, but we grab up everything we can, and you know the people that we deserve that deserve this platform, they gonna get up on here. And without further ado, we gonna get right into it. Who we bring it to the stage?
Oh man, so I'm starting it off today.
Yeah, man. What you doing?
First contestant. He goes by the name of Aaron Thomas.
Oh shit. Okay.
Have you heard of this individual?
I have heard of this guy, believe it or not.
You know what? I've heard of this individual through you.
Oh, okay.
And we'll get to that in a little bit. But
okay.
I'm going to give you a little bit of briefing on Mr. Aaron Thomas.
Break it down.
He is a Philadelphia, Pennsylvania native singer. You know what I'm saying? Grew up in the church singing. That's what he did since the church. You feel me? Doing gospel since about age 4.
Okay.
Songwriter, producer, and singer, of course, who has been performing, and he counts his influences: Brandy, Mario, Chris Brown, gospel singer Kiara Sheard, and B. Slade, the one and only B. Slade.
Okay, look at that.
More on that later.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? Among his accomplishments, because this is a very, very
long list,
accomplished individual, I would say. He was runner-up at Showtime of the Apollo. Has a gold certified gospel single, In His Presence.
That's big.
2019 album Mind Games was named Editor's Choice for R&B on the iTunes front page. You know, when you go to iTunes, you see the different albums that, you know, splash across from you.
Watch all that swinging over there.
Watch all that swinging. Well, I'm going to watch the swinging. But at the same time, that's guy's
crazy,
swinging.
though. I mean, Jesus Christ.
You know what I'm saying? And among other things, like, he's got a whole list of accomplishments that he gave me when he sent his bio, because, you know.
Oh, you did artist outreach.
As I do.
Okay. Look at you getting
know
tidbits. Love it.
I just, reached out to the young brother. I didn't know he was going to respond. And he did, indeed.
Okay.
And he sent me a little bit of a bio, whole page of everything that he's done. And
if you don't know, now you know.
Now you know, for sure. So shout out to Aaron Thomas.
Word.
His 2017 album, let's see, Don't Take It Personal, as well as this album that we're going to discuss, Jupiter, charted on the iTunes Top 200, all independently.
Okay.
And his many other accolades include, in the gospel world, include ultimately many accolades. Hold on, let me get myself together.
Take your time. Take your time.
Get myself together a little bit.
Take your time.
Many accolades in the gospel world before ultimately coming out as bisexual in 2018 and transitioning into R&B.
Went from the gospel to the secular.
Yes.
Got
so you already know how that goes. And B. Slade kind of did the same thing. Yeah, so I see, it's kind of a track going on. It all makes sense.
Sometimes you got to see it to believe it,
I would like to give a fun fact.
Uh-oh.
So when we started this show, we were doing our demos about a year ago, actually, a little over a year ago. And one of the albums that we chose to review was his last album, Mind Games. Do you remember that?
Full circle. Of course I remember that. Absolutely.
I just thought that was really, really kind of cool that he has an album out maybe pretty much
around
a year
the same
later.
Time. Yep.
And here we are, and he's doing his thing.
So he didn't make the cut that time.
He did not make the cut.
Because we had a different start date. Like we was going to start in September, but then we ended up starting the next year in that January.
Right.
But we had to get our feet wet. So that was one of the artists that we used, and here we are. That's crazy.
Absolutely. Here we are a year later, and his new album is called Jupiter, released on April.
I actually have a fun fact, and this is a little bit of an interesting fact.
Okay.
Not to cut you off.
Okay.
But when we were reviewing him for the first album, we were finding a lot of shit out there that was saying his name, he had a name change, which was Terrence Stone.
I'm glad you mentioned that. Because I almost forgot to mention that when I asked him on the artist outreach.
I was gonna say, did you?
I did.
Oh shit! So what did he say?
So he did say he was briefly going by Terrence Stone as he was transitioning out of the gospel, but he said he already established his brand as Aaron Thomas, so he just held on to the name.
Made sense because I was like, I know I'm not crazy. I know we saw that out there, but then whatever happened to that? Because
that is
when you look it up, it comes Aaron Thomas. So it's like okay. So but that makes sense. I like Aaron Thomas better anyway.
I kind of like it better as well, but as it turns out, that's his name. That's part of his name.
That's what I'm saying. Even better. It just fit more. You know what I'm saying?
It just fits. So, now we're discussing Aaron Thomas.
Look at that. So that was like a bit of a combo fun fact. Like we kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Tag team, do it again.
Go. Look at that.
Whoop,
come on,
man. There it is.
Stupid.
So this album did not come out in April. It came out August 14, 2020. It is a 10-track opus. And I'm gonna just get to the shit.
Let's go, man. Fuck that. Stop. Let's quick tiptoe on. Let's go.
Let's go. This album loud for me.
Okay.
It's loud.
Okay.
It's so loud.
So loud. Loud.
It's loud.
Okay. What's the percentage? What we got? What you got for us?
I give him a 61% loud.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. This album is very well produced. He obviously produces, and he produces a lot of material himself, if not exclusively himself.
Does he?
You hear the consistency to me throughout the album. I hear pretty much the sound that he's going for. It's kind of it's kind of melding traditional R&B with a little bit of experimental indie R&B. And you kind of hear it in some of the songs. The way Monster comes in. I'm going to turn into a monster. You know what I'm saying? Kind of a little experimental type of track. You know what I'm saying? But the one that really struck a chord with me.
Yeah, what was your standouts?
Was High.
Ooh.
High and Cupid in Love. Yep.
Okay.
Those are the two because
Cupid
the way the album is, like for me, it starts cool and then there's this meat of the album in the middle of it, like a run, maybe between about track 4 all the way through. What is it? Emotions, part 1 I fuck with. Then you get Can't Get Enough, and then you go into Cupid in Love, and that meat of the album really sung to me.
Interesting.
It really, really did. And I was ultimately pleased with what I heard. Like, he's a really talented person. He reminds me a little bit voice-wise of like Mario, but also of another Q+ artist that we reviewed before, Jay Saint.
Okay.
They have the same kind of influences, same tones, inflections
I can
going
hear
on.
that. I can hear that, especially on certain songs.
Yes,
Definitely.
yes.
Absolutely.
But, not to take anything away from Aaron, he's very, very talented in his own right, and he really did put out a really great piece of R&B. And I gotta shout you out, Mr. Aaron Thomas. You did your thing.
Wow, look at that. So we got a 61%.
61% loud.
61% loud for Mr.
Yeah.
Aaron Thomas. Okay. Well, I actually thought it was a loud as well.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Gave it a loud. I gave it a 72% loud. Actually. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
A little bit of an extra nod there. You know what I'm saying?
Nod. All right.
So I'm gonna start. My fave, we had the same fave. High is my joint. That shit, man. Listen, man.
The way that came in,
that's hands down my favorite joint on the entire project. When that came on, I was like, all right, this is it. This is
kind
him
of
and his
fitting,
bag.
right?
And then I like how he flipped it though. He played with it. It's more like a a salutation type with it.
My name is.
What's up? You know what I'm saying? Like he played with it. I like the way he did that.
Yep.
And then he bodied the delivery. He has an interesting voice because depending on the melody he's singing and the beat and the production he's singing on, his voice sounds a little different. Like, it was funny for me because opening with Monster, that's actually my least favorite song on the whole project.
Oh, I would agree with you.
That's my least favorite. And for you to open up, like, I was like already like, come on, no.
Yeah.
But then it was like the rest of the whole album was like, it just kept going up, 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 up. Like the block list joint come on, and that's cool. Like, he had a few joints that I put on the list that was cool, but like my highlights was definitely High. Can't Get Enough is amazing. That's just like a
for a 4 on the floor.
That's a quintessential EDM. You could see that going international.
For sure.
I think he was actually, I don't know if you ever heard of Big 7, but he's this guy out of Newark that be doing, he's like a promotional guy. He's heavy out there, but he has this show where he reviews music.
Right.
And I think Aaron Thomas has sent that song in, and he was going crazy over it. But that song is nuts.
That song is dope. That's fire.
And SOS is like, you talk about like he's getting into different bags. He's got up-tempo 4 on the floors. He's got ballads. He's got power joints. He's going in. He's giving you a range. Both of the features he got on here, Body, they actually outshined him on both of the joints, I believe.
You think
And we
so?
always do that on some rapper. That's just some rapper shit. We always like who got the better verse, whatever. But I felt like they both came. But that's just a testament to his ear as a producer, picking the right, you know what I'm saying? And they were duets. So it was like, depending on, but he came through and killed both of those. Like
he got
that in the emotion, what is it? Emotions Part 2.
Tiffany Evans. You remember Tiffany Evans had a song with Sierra?
I do not remember that.
Yeah, that was back in 2000. I want to say 2006. The song called Promise. That was like her breakout single. She's been signed for a while.
Look at that.
But when I saw the name, I'm like, is this the same Tiffany Evans that did the song?
See, that's dope. She sounds amazing on that shit. They both dope though. Like, both of the duets sound dope, but SOS really kind of took it there for me. I like that All Night Long, that they kind of bodied that joint. So those were my 3 favorites. Like I said, Monster was the only joint I really didn't enjoy, and that was the first joint. So when I first opened it up, I'm like, I'm already setting myself up to not like the project. But then I was kind of pleasantly surprised because it just kept getting better and better for me. Especially like you said, at that meat of the album, once it gets to Can't Get Enough, it's like, he kind of smack you in the face like 4 more times, and then it's like, all right.
Vibes,
and then even the joint, like Other Side is dope. Like, I like how he ends it out. It's kind of strange because when you listen to the music on Other Side, it kind of sounds like a little upbeat, like bubbly, but then the shit he's saying is kind of like a little sad. It's like he kind of seen it all. He's seen what it is. It ain't worth it. All of the sacrifice, all of that shit. The other side, it ain't as green. It ain't greener. Like, you think it is. You hear all of the folklore, the fables, but it's like, nah, the shit don't add up. So it's kind of like, damn, like that's a hell of a way to end the whole album. But I thought it was dope. Like I said, loud 72%. You gave it a loud 60%. Look at that. We hit it on the head. Look.
Pretty much. We kind of agree on a lot of things.
Yeah, man.
Say, Mr. Aaron
that
Thomas.
SOS gave me, like, when I heard that production on it, that sounded like some SZA shit. Like, I'm like, all right, this some shit SZA get on.
The only thing I would say about the album that I would like to have heard is, he kind of got a little bit more personal on one of the songs, Loner.
Yes.
Where he talks
I like
about,
that joint too.
where he talks about, having to grow up pretty much on his own. So I'm like, I want a little bit of more of that story about where you coming from, because I like when artists get autobiographical on their music. So that's the only thing. I want to know a little bit more about you. He was talking a lot about love.
Yeah, it was a lot more like about the relationships. And what he's been through. You could tell he just got out of something heavy. I actually read in an article. It was like an interview he did where he was saying, because he's bi, and he actually said he got put on, like he explored his homosexuality through a breakup. Like he was dating, he was dating his girl for like a year, and then all of a sudden she hit him up and was like, "Yo, can you sing in my wedding?" I'm like, that's a weird story.
Crazy,
damn, like that's a heartbreaking to have. But yeah, man, go check that shit out. Aaron Thomas, Jupiter, streaming on all platforms. Got some dope features on there, ill production. Hey, it's certified loud according to the Herbal Tea Podcast. What do y'all think? Hit us up. Let us know in the comments.
What do y'all think?
And we're gonna go from there. Let's debate about it. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about it.
So who we got next?
Who we got bringing to the stage? I got
the next one. Let me get this one. Hold up. Miss Janelle Monae, ladies and gentlemen.
Janelle Monae.
Come on, man. Come on. What do I need to say, really? I mean, for real though. Like, what do I really need to say? But I'm gonna say a little bit, right?
For those that's not familiar.
Yeah. It might be a few people that ain't familiar. So, Grammy nominated, Q+ singer-songwriter, rapper, actor, producer, all that. You know what I'm saying? 3 studio albums. Of course, not to mention the blockbuster movies. You know what I'm saying? She was in Hidden Figures, Moonlight. Voiceovers. You know what I'm saying? Rio 2. Come on, fam. And the latest, Antebellum, which I want to see that shit.
I want to see that shit, too.
That shit looks on some, like,
I just seen the picture, and then I read an interview of her talking about the show, about why she did it. And one of the things I read that they say to describe her is she does prestige movies. That's what you would call movies like Hidden Figures and Moonlight.
They like historic based, like based on some
they're movies that are set up to be real big at like the Oscars. Kind of get that type of level of attention.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what I get.
So she only fuck with a certain level. Like
only a certain level, because you're not going to get her in a Tyler Perry movie. That's not going to work.
She not playing.
I like
that. I like that.
And she picks her own scripts, of course, and, based on the material, based on what it's saying. But that's her acting.
Okay.
Music.
Yeah, but I mean, talking about the music, she's heavily influenced by Prince. Of course, you could kind of definitely see that in the swag. Yeah. She was one of the only artists that he co-signed, you know what I'm saying, before his untimely death. Like, she was kind of kicking it with him in Minnesota at the ranch and all that. She was cool with the band.
Prince don't fuck with everybody.
He don't fuck with a lot of people.
He don't fuck with everybody.
Yeah, she definitely got his blessings. But Prince, she started out with Outkast, Purple Ribbon All-Stars, you know what I'm saying? Big Boy had his little squad, Killer Mike and all them when they was first starting out. She was on that album. She was on the Idlewild album.
She was on Idlewild.
You know what I'm saying? And then she ended up getting snatched up by Diddy. She signed with Bad Boy. Before signing with Atlantic, which that's who she currently with. So she got this single she dropped. I think it's a documentary. It's either a documentary or a movie or a series. I'm not sure what it is, but
documentary
it's on.
About voter suppression.
Got you. And it's I think it kind of follows some of the actions of Stacey Abrams. And this is like for the soundtrack for it. So it's called Turntables. It came out August 8th. You know what I'm saying? This summer. 2 minutes, 43 seconds. Listen, man. This shit is a fire. Call the fire trucks, man.
Snap.
Yeah. Call the fire trucks, man.
Oh, wow.
Call the fire trucks. Hit them up.
Shit.
Let them know we got a fire on our hands.
It's a fire?
Yeah, absolutely. I gave it a 75% fire. And I'm going to get into it. You know what I'm saying? You know I'm always going to back it up. I ain't just going to give you some shit.
Let's see what's...
You know what I'm saying?
Talk about it. What's going on, fire?
I mean, the song is pretty self-explanatory. It got that... I can't remember what song, but I know Wycliffe used it like 8 times. Like, mad people use this bass line. It's like that undeniable boom, 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 boom. Like, so she getting on there, and then first of all, she getting her rap bag on your ass. Like, she not even really trying to sing. She gonna sing just to let you know she can sing, but she's spitting on here. She giving you verses, she giving you bars, she talking that shit. It's timely, it makes sense, it's current, the substance is there. You know what I'm saying? And then when you think about the movie that it is parallel with, it's like all of this shit makes sense. And then it's like, it's empowering because it's more so like the soundtrack to the pendulum turning. You know what I'm saying? The tipping point, have you? You know what I'm saying? It just give you that anthem feel, and then once the hook come in, it's like, it give you that like revolt, revolutionary shit. It's like, come on, man. She pretty much, and it ain't even formulaic. It's just done really well. Like she hit all of the points.
She gave vocal.
Yeah, and then she bodying the bars though. Like she can rap. She can rap. I don't think she body, but like to make this kind of content not come off as super cheesy and just like, all right, we get it. It's a song about revolt. Voter suppression, we get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a heavy topic, but it's not always easy to translate those songs into something that's jamming and still don't come off as like some cheese. So that's a hard formula to pull off. And I think I thought she did it well. And for her to not be like, rapping is not her primary sport.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's the same way like I give the kudos to Beyonce, because Beyonce, like, that's not her primary sport. But when you hear her rap, you be like, damn, I couldn't tell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I gave it to her. Then she got the lines, America, you alive. Like, that's a hard bar right there. Just right there. And in the way she said it, I'm like, that just holds a lot. Just given everything that's going on. I like Sage when I'm in a rage. Come on, like, she just got like a couple of little fly bars like that. I'm like, yo, this shit is dope. And the production is jamming. It's dynamic, because when that hook come on, it get like, she bring the choir in for the backgrounds and to help her bring it. Man, it's... Listen, what you want me to say? Turntables 75% fire. Call them in. That's what you got from your man EarthTone. What you got?
You fuck up the kitchen, gotta do the dishes.
Hey,
biatch. You know what?
Stupid. What you thought?
You know what?
What you thought?
I definitely agree with you a point.
Oh shit! I feel it. You can always tell.
Can you?
Go ahead. Do your thing.
I mean, like, to a point, I definitely agree with you. It's definitely a great protest song done really, really well by her squad, the Wonderland Kids. That's the guys that brought you Classic Band with Jadena and Roman John Arthur. They're part of the team that kind of helped her produce this record, and that's her label as well. So they did a really, really excellent job. The only thing that really fell, for me, I gave it a 58 mid.
Ooh, damn.
I gave it a 58 mid.
Okay.
Because when we're talking about her rap skills, she never really impressed me that much as a rapper.
Okay.
But I give her points because, rap kind of evolved from funk, and it came from like spoken word poetry. And so you kind of, think about James Brown, you think about Gil Scott-Heron. Those were like the forebearers of hip hop. Yeah. And she kind of brings that type of energy
that's what
before she gives you bars.
Those are bars. James Brown wasn't giving you bars?
I mean, he gave a lot of...
It's different type of bars, but like...
He gave you a lot of emotion. And that's what sold me. She gave the emotion, and the lyrics are good. Mm-hmm. But as far as like a rap performance, she never really kind of gave me rapper.
Heard you.
But as far as like a piece of music, as far as the energy that she brought, she definitely matched it for me. But that's it. Like, the quotables is there, the production value is there, the timeliness, the delivery is all there. I'm just overall not that impressed with her as a rapper.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that might just be me. But at the same time, the song is jamming. I fuck with it.
But I don't think this is a rap song necessarily.
That's
like,
another thing.
She rapping on it.
But
I don't think this is a rap song
the way
at
you
all.
would think about a rap song.
Yeah, like, it's more so she featuring her rap verses on her own song and shit. You know what I'm saying? But there you have it. 58% mid. High mid, and you got a fire. Like,
you got a fire.
Salute to Janelle Monae. Go check that shit out. Turntables. And if you have Amazon Prime, go check that documentary out. All in the fight for democracy.
Yep.
And let us know what you think, man. I might get that 4-day, 7-day trial.
I'm gonna try to figure it out.
You know what I mean? Watch it and then cancel it after before they charge me.
Yeah, all that.
Yeah, let's get a
bag of chips.
Cheat code. All right, so who we got next on the docket, man?
Next on the docket.
It's gonna keep it going.
It's gonna be good. This is a good one here.
Hold on. Let me cue it.
Oh boy. You gonna do it to me.
Oh man, that's funny. Go ahead.
Keke Palmer, y'all. Keke. Do you love me? Are you riding? As she says, she's heard that so many times, but she's not riding.
Come on, Keke, you already know what it is.
She is a singer, and actress raised just outside of Chicago in Harvey, Illinois. She's been an actress pretty much all her damn life.
Child actress.
2004 was her first starring role as the Queen Latifah's daughter in Barbershop 2.
Oh, shit.
Back in Business. I can't say I've seen that because it came out right around the time I went into the military, so I kind of missed me. But that was her first acting gig, and after that, the one I do remember is her turn as Aquila in Aquila and the Bee alongside Lawrence Fishburne, which came out in 2006.
That was pretty big. I remember that.
It was definitely a big deal to me. NAACP award. And pretty much soon after that, she signed a record deal and released her first single, which was a song on that movie's soundtrack called All My Girls. So that was her foray into music. She signed to Atlantic Records at first. Since then, she's been in a whole lot of movies. I'm sure you've seen some of the things that she did. She was in the Crazy Sexy Cool TLC story biopic playing Chili right alongside Lil Mama, and that was a whole thing.
I forgot about that. Damn,
I almost
was
did
in that.
too. She was. She also was in Long Shots with Ice Cube. Also was in Joyful Noise alongside Queen Latifah and Dolly Parton. Those are all heavy hitters. Like, she's been around like the kind of A-list talent. She's acted with the
best of them. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
She
she got in
certified,
and she's definitely been certified for a long time. She also even does voice acting. She was did a little bit on Ice Age, Continental Drift. But back to the music, her debut album came out, So Uncool, 2007. 2 EPs followed, whole string of singles, but most notable is Lauren in 2016. Lauren is her birth name. And Virgo Tendencies Volume 1, which just came out this year, which the song that we're reviewing is on that EP.
Well, speaking of all her accolades, you can also add going viral to one of them. She went viral with the whole.
How did she go viral?
I'm sure plenty of people probably seen it and don't even realize this is where it came from. But the whole sorry to this man. I do not know this man.
I know this man.
And I didn't even realize until after, because I saw the meme, but I never saw the actual interview where it came from. It wasn't an interview. She did like a lie detector test promo type thing for Vanity Fair. And they actually had her wired up and they was reading her sentences while she was answering these questions. And they asked her about Dick Cheney and showed her a picture, and she looked at him and she was like, I do not know that man. Sorry to that man. And pushed the picture right. And that little clip went viral. And everybody, ever since, people been using that shit and throwing it around forever. But I just figured out who the fuck she was looking at and saying sorry to. It was Dick Cheney. That was crazy.
Dick Cheney.
Shout out to Keke.
Shout out to Keke.
She kept it a buck though. And a lot of detectives had showed that she wasn't lying. She ain't know who he was.
That's pretty much the Virgo on her. They pretty much keep it a buck.
Hey.
In 2017, she released an autobiography. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
This was basically, you could say it was her coming out, because in the autobiography, she's talking about all types of things that she went through, just coming into womanhood, all types of different topics, and obviously sexuality was one of the things. So much that there was a song that came out from the book that she put out. It's the same title. It is called I Don't Belong to You. The autobiography is called I Don't Belong to You, Quiet the Noise and Find Your Own Voice. And the companion song with it is called I Don't Belong to You.
Okay.
And there was a music video for the song as well.
That was a whole thing.
There's a whole thing. And that was when she revealed pretty much through the music and through the video that she has an open sexuality. Dates men and dates women, doesn't want to be defined, very fluid, don't want to be in the box. So I found that pretty interesting, considering the single that we're going to review right now.
That'd be the crazy thing, you know what I'm saying? That's like, you say all that, and it's like, all right, but you know what I'm saying? Your actions are always going to, like, regardless of all that shit you saying, it's just like, just do you, man. Like, nobody really cares.
Nobody really cares. Like,
Go ahead.
Women usually get the pass
anyway. Yeah, they get a lot of
pass
leeway
with the fluidity.
But are we gonna get controversy? Are we gonna sound sexist?
We might be, but that's kind of really what it is. It's kind of a known fact.
It is what it is.
But you know.
All right, so we got Snack.
Here we are. Oh, by the way, fun fact. She was in Ludacris's video for Runaway Love. She played one of the girls that he was talking about.
She was a love interest?
No. Runaway Love was about girls that ran away because they had problems at home. She was like,
I gotta hear this song.
Runaway Love came out in
What album was that? Oh, that's okay.
06.
I might have missed that Luda era.
That was Release Therapy. And, you know, it's when he got serious, cut his hair off and all that. He started talking about, you know, more deeper topics.
Gotcha.
She was in one of the videos. So that was when I also kind of first saw her. I saw that before I saw Killer in the Bee. Yes. So the single today is called Candy.
I thought it was called Snack.
Excuse me, it's called Snack. Same shit. It's not called Candy. It's called Snack.
I mean, candy is a snack.
It is a snack. She looked like candy. Sounds like
there
candy.
You go.
July 10th is when it was released. It is on the EP, Virgo Tendencies Volume 1, which is out now.
That's an EP? I thought it was like an album. That shit got like 20 joints.
I don't know. Well, she got 2. It's like,
oh, it's a part 1 and part 2?
Yeah, it's a thing.
Of course.
It's a thing.
Everybody doing parts.
There it is. So, this song...
Oh, shit. What you thought?
Is trash, y'all.
Trash?
This song is trash.
Hold on, let me check my meter. Wait, what?
This song is dirt, y'all.
You can't, fam. This is your second dirt.
It is
in like a month.
I have to tell you exactly why.
Damn, go ahead.
What's going on?
Break it down, please.
Okay, so Reggie, when we're talking about Reggie is some shit that you'll smoke when that's all that's left and you don't really have a choice, but it's better than nothing. Dirt is some shit that I got sold an eighth of for $40 and I will never buy it again. That's what I compare this song to. I want to hear it once and I will never want to hear it ever again because it's annoying. Sheesh. This song is annoying.
Holy shit.
The production value, not good. Lyrics, cheap. Ooh. Why is she doing all this cursing? She a grown woman, but at the same time, like sometimes it just feels forced. Yeah. I'm not feeling this record. I have to be real honest with you.
Spicy.
Like, nah.
Damn. Okay.
Not doing it. Throw it in the trash.
What percentage dirt? Like
10.
10%.
I'm gonna give her 10 because it really doesn't deserve 0 because, you know, give the producers at least some credit for doing it. But even on the cover for the album art, she looks way too thirsty for no reason because she's already cute.
Oh, man.
I would listen to I Don't Belong to You 1,000 times straight before I would listen to this shit.
Okay. Damn. Well, tell them how you really feel.
Oh. Oh, but wait, there's more.
Okay. I was about to say, shit. Is it? All right, so we got a dirt on our hands. I mean, it really don't matter percentage once you get to the dirt. I was just trying to see if you gave a little bit, a little something.
I was really contemplating giving it a 0%. But
I didn't think it was that bad. I mean, it wasn't great. I gave it a 45% mid.
Damn.
Yeah, and I thought, I mean, the beat is kind of cool. Like you say, shout out to the producers. The beat is cool. It's a catchy little bop. It's nothing you ever heard before, but it's not the worst song I ever heard in my life. And she actually has a nice little voice. Like, she sounds really cute on this. She's singing. It sounds good. Like, it doesn't sound, aside from the lyrics, she ain't saying shit. She took a slang word and tried to turn it into a song. Like, we've seen it done thousands of times. Like, it is what it is. That formula is, like, well written in the dirt. But she ain't do nothing new, nothing interesting with it. But it wasn't terrible. Like, I could get through the whole song and listen to it. It's kind of pleasurable to the ear a little bit. And I think her voice sounds nice on it. She could kind of sing. Like, I've heard a lot worse singers on songs that weren't as great, and they don't, I mean, I've heard worse shit. It don't sound like the worst shit I've ever heard, but it's not that great either. It don't stand out really from the pack. It's kind of like right in the middle for me. I mean, it's Keke Palmer. People are going to listen to it just because she got a name. It was kind of cringeworthy being that she's on ABC in the daytime and she cursing shit like that. It's like, damn, well, Keke kind of, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of weird. But, I mean, she's a grown-ass woman. She doing her thing. It was just, I don't look at Keke like that. And when I think of Keke Palmer, I don't picture Snack. You know what I'm saying? So, but the song wasn't terrible for me. It was well-produced. You could tell, like, some money went into it. But, yeah, there you have it. A mid 45%. What do y'all think? Peasy gave it a dirt. Dirt 10%, mid 45%. Hey, Keke, It's only our opinions. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. That's what you put the music out for. Go check out Virgo Tennessee, streaming on all platforms. Snack. What do y'all think? Hit us up in the comments and let us know, man. We ain't biased with it. We just talking about the music. That's it.
Talk about the goddamn music. That's really what it is.
That's all it is.
You know what I'm saying?
Who we got next? We got is it time?
It might be time.
Is it that time? Oh,
shit. The ally of the day.
Come on, man. We here already?
We here.
That's crazy. Okay. We just gonna bring it on in then. We got my girl Miley Cyrus.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? She,
And
you know she always stirring up some shit.
Always.
It's always interesting when you talk about Miss Miley Cyrus.
Miley.
All right, well, we're going to get into it. I mean, you already know who it is. You already know what it is. Miley is out here. She been out here for a while. Singer, songwriter, actor, daughter of the country music idol, Billy Ray Cyrus. I mean, come on. You already know what it is. She became an idol herself as a teen. Hannah Montana, Disney fame. You already know what it is. She transitioned into music as an adult, and she kind of spent that time tearing down that whole Hannah Montana image. Like it was a big, rough kind of coming out party for her as far as an artist and coming into a woman in her own. And she wanted to shatter that whole shit. She didn't want to be named and associated with Hannah Montana. She like, that shit is over. That shit is dead. I'm a grown woman. That's some little kid shit. Don't talk to me about that shit. And she was on her rebellious shit. Like, she went through a whole phase. And now she out here. She's, I don't know. We kept her on the ally list because she never came out officially. And you know how all of the big stars, they don't want to label themselves. They don't want to identify as anything.
Yeah,
they just out here. They
it's
free.
Like a movement when at least when some when they want to at least express that their sexuality is open.
Absolutely. But she's shown a lot of love. Like, she got tattoos on her body that simplify marriage equality. She's, she dibble and dabble herself. She's been known to have girlfriends, boyfriends.
I mean, her father was on one of the biggest anthems of last year.
Come on, like,
was done by a openly gay black hip hop artist. So I mean,
Old Town Road.
Ally is kind of like,
it's just written. It's a loose term on this one, but we're gonna give it to her. She the ally of the day. 6 or 7 studio albums. She out here with the music. She done it. She dibble and dabble with the hip hop culture. She like the, know what I'm saying? She come over here. She was with Mike Will, made it for a minute.
She be dabbling.
You know what I'm saying? Getting beats from him and all of that. But she got this joint she put out. And I don't know if she got a project coming out because we haven't really heard a lot of music from her as of late. This is probably some of the newest music we heard from her in a minute. Oh, excuse me. And it's a single. Midnight Sky came out August 14th.
Yep.
And it's kind of rumored that this is about, well, not her ex-boyfriend, but her ex-husband as of recent. So she was on and off with one of the Hemsworths. Liam Hemsworth. Yeah, right. That's not Thor, right? It's the younger brother.
No, younger brother.
All right, okay. And they've been on and off for like 10 years, and I think they got married in like 2018, and then they recently got divorced. So now it's kind of, it's getting a little nasty. But apparently this song is about that relationship and that breakup. 3 minutes 43 seconds. I like this joint, man.
You like this song?
I gave this joint a loud 70%. Yeah, 70% loud.
This kind of
I felt like Miley was in her bag on this one. The production is kind of jamming. It's a little different than what you would expect from Miley typically.
For sure.
But she's known to get in different little bags. Like, she kind of, surprises me a lot with her musical choices. But she's very versatile as far as what she can do, as far as what she sounds good over, which surprises me as well because I always hear her. She got like a voice when she talk. It sounds like she just smoked too many cigarettes. It smells like she just smoked wild cigarettes. But it's kind of like a sexy, trashy voice. But she could sing. Like, she could really sing. Like, I fuck with Miley. Strong lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Powerful message. Jamming production. The production is kind of vintage. It give me like a little splash of like 80s pop. Like, it just give me that bop. It was kind of dope. I thought she bodied the performance. It get a little dynamic when the hook comes in. It's got an empowering vibe. And it give me like that 80s ambitious Miami Vice type of like, it sound like it should be on a Grand Theft Auto soundtrack type joint. Like, I really enjoyed this joint. And then you got Midnight Sky. Kind of just sounds swaggy. She got the dope title. And I love the cover art for this shit. Like, I really love what she did with the cover art. It's super dope. She got the little blind bob. She out here. I enjoyed this joint a lot, man. I actually added it to my playlist. It's a joint that it got like really great replay value. Like you said, the lyrics, you know, kind of listening to like the Keke Palmer, the Snack, like those lyrics are just really cheesy, and it's hard to replay and listen to that shit over and over when it's like it's just like, come on. But when you got some shit where it's like, oh shit, like this is just really some heartfelt shit. You could tell she was going through some shit at the time. Like she really getting her shit off, and it's dope. And I fuck with it, man. Shout out to Miley Cyrus. Loud 70%, man. What you?
Loud 70%.
You want me to do?
For Miley.
Yeah, man. What you thought? I'm interested on this one. What we got? What you giving Miley?
Fun fact.
Oh shit.
So, have you seen the music video for the song?
I haven't. I need to check it out.
You gotta check out this music video. Okay. I've seen it. Okay, I guess you don't really have to. It's a cute video, but it's notable because the first video that she directed herself.
Okay.
She's often co-directed with other, you know, more notable directors for her past, but this video herself, she did direct it, and you can kind of tell, you know, she's doing a little bit. You gotta tell that, you know, it's one of those type of videos where, you know she got money, so she gonna give you a Chanel black bathing suit, but at the same time she gonna be in a ball pit too.
Got you.
So you know, it's kind of like her mind.
Got you.
And she is definitely channeling some '80s icons, like I want to say Pat Benatar. I want to say blanking out, not even coming to my head right now.
I feel you know the 80s queens.
Joan Jett from, you know, I love rock and roll. You know what I'm saying?
I see you can hear that. It give you that in the music and the production too. Okay, see, and I didn't even see the video.
She's giving the whole vibe here, so that's what it is.
Okay.
But as far as like this song is concerned, I give it a 48 mid.
Oh, damn.
I give it a mid. It is a very well-written song, very relatable. I relate to it because I kind of know. I feel like, you know, it's relevant to me, you know, and I like that. That's what makes it a great pop record. Has a little bit of disco tinge elements. You can't go wrong with a pop rock song that kind of recalls the 80s. The 80s is like forever an era that people will always channel because it's timeless. Everybody has fun. It kind of gives you that energy, that free energy.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? That experimental energy. But in that realm, I feel like a lot of stars like her, like Lady Gaga comes to mind for this type of record as well. It almost feels like a record that Lady Gaga would have did but left it on a cutting room floor.
Oh, wow.
So it's like,
and Molly just grabbed it.
And Molly kind of grabbed it. I'm gonna just do it because
Okay.
it kind of fits me. And she's been
Damn.
doing a whole lot of experimental shit before that, doing hip hop. So this is a great way to like recalibrate her image, her often kind of thorny, controversial image with something that's fun and everybody can get into.
Gotcha.
We know how it works in the pop world. That's kind of what it kind of feels like to me. So in that sense, it's not original, but that doesn't mean you can't have fun to the record. I have fun listening to it. I played it back. I didn't add it to my playlist. But, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I could rock it a couple of times.
Okay.
There it is.
So we got a solid 45 mid and a 70% loud. There you have it.
48%.
Oh,
man.
48%.
I did give it the 3 extra points.
Oh, you
because
boosted it.
I did. No, I had. It's always 48.
Oh, it was 48.
You know
Okay,
what
I
I'm
just
saying?
said 45.
You just said 45. I don't know where it came from.
I don't know. I thought I saw it. I thought I saw it on your notes.
No. 48.
All right, 48% mid, and we got a 70% loud.
Right.
Listen, Miley Cyrus, Midnight Sky. Go check that shit out. Does she got an album coming, you know?
I don't know if she has an album coming out. It seems like it, though.
I'm assuming she gonna, she ain't
it.
just gonna hit us with one and then, disappear. We hope not. But, hey, go check that shit out. Let us know what you think. And get them screams up, man. She looking for them screams.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
They all need the screams.
Do what you do.
All right, so, it's about that time. We done gave the artists they shine.
It's about that time.
You know what I'm saying? But the artists move and shake, and they be out here in these streets, so
They
we got to
really
keep
do.
our ear to the streets. We got a professional right here. Yeah,
why
man.
not?
You know what I'm saying? Taking it to the motherfucking streets.
With
you know
your
what I'm saying?
favorite streets correspondent, the real Peasy.
Who else?
I'm out here.
Who
you know
else?
What I'm saying? You know what? This week I'm gonna do something a little bit different with
Uh-oh.
these streets.
I like different.
You know
okay.
what I'm saying? I want to give a couple of shout outs. That's how we're gonna do. We're gonna take it back a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit. Remember the shout outs?
Representing people that's out there moving and shaking, doing their thing, making shit happen. because we got to definitely rep for ourselves before anything else.
I love that. Rep for ourselves. I like that. That's a mantra.
We don't need to wait for nobody to give us our representation. We could rep for ourselves.
Word.
So we need to celebrate each other when we're doing the work and we're doing the damn thing.
Love it.
So shout out to Black Fairy.
Okay.
He just put out the project, The Art of Rap.
Hey, I got to check that out. I saw that came out.
It did come out. It came out on his birthday, September 3rd. So it's
The
another
Art of
Virgo.
Rap. That's a bold
I
title.
know. I know.
All right, Black Fairy. All right now.
You kind of setting people up with
All
that.
right now.
But see, the rollout for it is looking really, really kind of nice.
He only
threw a
he
party
only,
and
he
like,
only A1 with his shit.
he
He not
only
playing.
because he goes from Tampa and then he go to Atlanta
Yeah.
and throwing release parties on both. It's like, nigga, what did you like bi-coastal or some shit?
Yeah, he not playing.
I'm not mad at it at all. So he got the album out, Art of Rap.
Okay.
Check that shit out. It's
Okay.
kind of a banger. Disclosure. You familiar with Disclosure?
That's the group Sam Smith
Sam
had the
Smith.
joint with.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I want to give them a shout out, but more because they rap for the Q+. They got a song on their latest album, Energy. Song that has Kalani and Sid on it.
Ooh, I saw that. I thought that was off of Sid's upcoming project or something.
Nah, this is off of Disclosure's
I
current
love them.
project
So
right now.
they're a production duo.
They're a production duo.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Dope.
London based. They're probably in LA too, but they're originally from London.
Okay.
So they got a song, they put Kalani and Sid together, a song called Birthday.
That's a dope combo.
It's on their album, and I listened to it.
Wait, is this something we gonna review possibly? Like, should we talk about this now? Because I ain't hear it yet, but I'm kind of hyped.
It's up to you. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
If you better speak your mind,
we
or
have
forever hold your peace.
I don't think have we reviewed Sid so far?
We haven't reviewed Sid. We haven't reviewed Kalani.
And we haven't reviewed Disclosure as an ally, so we got options.
Yeah, we do
All right,
have
so we
some
gonna
options.
we're gonna let that one bubble.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
But
I gotta
check
hear that.
out.
I gotta hear that.
You got your favorite MC right here sitting right next to your ET, I.K.P.
Okay.
Got a single coming out.
Oh shit!
It's called Another.
This kid is out here with another one.
I have another one.
Just call him Khaled, man.
You know what I'm saying? Call Me Khaled. It's dropping on Friday, September 18th.
Oh,
So
man.
right after you see this episode on the 17th, the next day, you could go ahead and get that new single, Another.
Come on, man.
I'm just,
Oh, so is this officially like we in the middle of at the beginning of the storm?
we are at
Because word on the streets is you not taking your foot off niggas' necks.
we are
That's what I'm hearing.
very much in the beginning of a
Oh,
new era
shit.
of IKP.
Love it.
I might mess around and drop the album title next time we come up on here. We not playing.
Here for it.
You know what I'm
Here
saying?
for it.
So I'm coming out with new material. I'm picking it up. Fall is kind of where I do
Love
my
it.
thing.
Love it. Put the pressure on them.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people coming out here doing their
Hey,
thing.
man.
I'm right there with you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Spin a minute.
Okay.
Shout out to Pink Gorilla and Boy Package. They did an event at $3 Bill this past weekend, the 12th. They did a New York Fashion Week adjacent fundraiser show type situation. They had
When Q Plus brands collide.
Q Plus brands colliding.
I like it.
I like when that shit happens as well. You had Darcy Dundada, you had Rico Casadine, and you had Tia Carter or Talia. I don't know what name she's kind of going back and forth a little bit.
She out
So,
here.
you know what I'm saying? But she was there. They all did their thing and, saw a couple of video clips. I was not able to attend. It was a sold out event from what I heard. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, why wouldn't it be a sold out event?
They got a limited because it's 6 feet. You still got to give me 6 feet.
You still got to give them 6 feet. It was on the back patio at $3 Bill, which is a bar out in Bushwick. You know what I'm saying? They have a big patio area that they've kind of made into the actual bar because they can't serve drinks inside anymore, which is kind of a bummer because their inside space is pretty enormous. They have an actual auditorium next to the bar. That's how big this place is.
Do they sell food? Because they might be a part of
They
that.
do sell
they
food.
Can open up.
They have
you know what I'm saying?
tacos
Period.
there. They sell the tacos.
Yo,
and the tacos
things
is kind of smacking.
it's gonna get different in September. We're gonna keep y'all posted. Episode 19.
We'll see what happens. You know, the $3 bill is actually right next to the well. You go down the staircase, and the well is where we performed that a couple of times.
Shout out to the well.
Shout out to the well. So, you know, they're right next to each other.
Okay,
They have
I
that
know
big
exactly what that's at.
backyard space as well. So, you know, I think that's the thing that's definitely saving some of these venues out here that are not able to really see people inside, is they sell food and they have outdoor spaces.
Yeah, that's definitely saving grace.
But it is coming, you know, September 30th, the state is going to be opening up indoor dining, as the governor has said.
At a fraction of a
Percentage, 25% capacity.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a whole nother thing. But we will keep you posted, because one of our favorite bars is actually getting in on that game.
Hey.
And we're going to let you know
We gonna
how
be
that
out
goes
there, you know what
out
I'm
here in
saying?
these streets.
You know what I'm saying?
So, but other than that, shout out to Pink Gorilla
Okay.
and Boy Package coming together. You know, trans equality is really kind of the thing, the kind of the hallmark of Pink Gorilla, which is, you know, co-owned with Bugs Gutter and Tia Carter, who of course identifies as transgender. And, you know, that's kind of, you know, where they concentrate the majority of their philanthropic efforts. And shout out to Bugs for that.
Hey.
You already know what it is. Shout out to Niecy Nash.
Okay.
Did you hear about what happened to Niecy Nash?
I did hear about what happened to Niecy Nash. That was a bit of a surprise.
Kind of came out of the blue.
Was that a thing? Was that words on the street?
This is not words on anybody's street. She
Okay, I
just
thought
all
so.
of a sudden said,
Fuck it.
I'm gonna go ahead and marry this girl, and we're gonna do this wedding, and then everybody's gonna know because I'm Niecy Nash.
Yeah, it's me.
That's
bitch.
sister. That's sis. You know what I'm saying?
But she kept, like, I didn't even have inclinations that she was even
Me neither.
fam. Like, she kept that under wraps.
She was married. She just divorced her husband.
Oh, so this
her
is some quick
second-
shit.
This is kind of like, well, it was kind of like overtime, because she probably was on the outs with her husband. She just divorced him
Got you.
last year.
You know, it could take a while to get
It
that
takes a
divorce.
while for divorces to
Yeah,
kind of happen.
yeah.
So in the meantime, she was on the set with her now wife, Jessica Betts. And they, you know, were working together, and I guess they kind of had a friendship going, as she explains it. And of course, you know, friendship turned into love. And she, of course, Niecy Nash, is not all about any boundaries.
Started in the workroom. Went to the bedroom.
Pretty much.
That might be
That's
a
what
hook,
it sound
man.
like. You
I'm
know what
about
I'm
to-
saying?
man,
Save
listen,
that.
yeah.
Save that. Save
Yeah,
that.
cue
But
that, cue that.
definitely shout out to Niecy Nash for just being open enough, because she didn't even have to explain it.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? But the fact that is, you know, she kind of broke the internet a little bit, at least Black Twitter, Black Instagram.
They went crazy.
For us. The kids kind of went off a little bit. I seen the comments. You know what I'm saying? I saw the congrats. I had to, like, investigate a little bit to see what was going on.
Yeah.
And Niecy Nash is out here. You know
And
what I'm
she's,
saying?
like,
She
well
repping.
liked anyway, so that,
She
of
is.
course, helped. You know what I'm saying?
That's sister. Come
yeah,
on, man.
like,
That's
love her.
sis.
I
You know
love
what I'm
her.
saying?
Every time I see her in something, I'm
She
like,
puts me in a good mood.
yeah.
She's
yeah.
funny as hell.
Yeah, she's
Funny as hell. Shout out to Lil Nas X.
Uh-oh, what he did?
Yo, so we haven't heard from Lil Nas X in a while, because of course
It's been a minute. I seen him on the gram with his little weave piece
He
in.
be on his gram.
Had his little
man.
peacock ponytail.
He do things.
Enjoying himself. He enjoying life,
He
which
really
I
is
appreciate that,
enjoying
man.
life.
Because sometimes when you get that magnitude of success that quick, that fast, and you that young, it smack you in the face. They try to throw you right back on the road. Like,
They
this
throw you
2020 was
right
probably
back.
a little blessing in disguise. Because
Yeah.
now he got the time to sit back, relish in it a little bit. But he got to come back
it all
strong.
in.
He got to come back strong.
We all waiting for it.
You know
we
he
all
got to
waiting
come
for
back
it.
strong. Like, I need that album.
I need an album.
Yeah, I got to hear something though.
That's gonna be something that really I could take home. But you know, he 21 years old. Doing
I don't
his
know.
thing.
I don't think that's coming this year. You think it's coming this year?
It's not coming this year.
Yeah, I don't see that coming this
But
year.
here he is right now. He's collaborated with Adobe, and he's
Wait,
doing
Adobe seasoning?
no.
Oh, that's Adobe.
Not that. That's Adobe.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Adobe. You talking about PowerPoint?
Adobe
PDF.
PDF.
There we go. Got me
You
mixed
know
up. I'm
what
like,
I'm
wait a
saying?
minute.
The
What Lil Nas about to
software.
do with Adobe?
Nigga, I'ma need you to focus.
I know.
Anyway, But yeah, Adobe.
Okay.
I was about to fuck it up.
What
too.
they doing?
They doing a collaboration where he is putting it out there where, anyone who's got design skills, GD skills, graphic design, create an album art for his next single. He would do it. He would do a song based on whatever you come up with in your design, in your piece.
That is a slick ass, innovative,
I know.
creative ass challenge for that ass.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
bodied that. I saw that too. Because
Yeah.
it's like a blank block, and you got to send him IG pictures of your cover art, him holding. That shit is hard. Whoever thought about that shit, they did that.
It's amazing. So you have until September 30th. You go visit the website makeitcenter.adobe.com for details on it. So basically you just, you design a piece of art and he will probably make a song about it. And the winner will get $10,000.
That's a nice little check.
Nice little check going on there from Lil Nas X, and he got plenty. He fronting when he talk about that Old Town money running out. Do not believe the gas.
That's heady ass promotion. That's promotion though. I love that. Smart. That's that heady ass marketing right there.
He knows he's in it.
Come on,
he
dog.
gets it. He really does gets it. That's Gen Z right there. Shout out Little Brothers.
Love it.
You already know what it is. So shout out to Lil Nas X. Shout out now to Pose. They're talking about it. They're talking about season 3.
It's coming back quick?
They're talking about filming for season 3.
Oh, they getting back
because
into
they were
it.
initially doing it right before
had to stop.
COVID, of course.
A lot of shit had to shut down. Can you imagine the shows that had to be like,
man,
halt?
I was hurt when they stopped New Amsterdam.
I haven't gotten into that.
I've gotten into it.
It's a lot of shows. It's so much shows.
Man,
it's a
don't
lot of
listen to me.
shows.
But shout out to Pose. But they are in the talks of trying to figure out the logistics of how they're gonna do certain scenes with Pose.
Oh my
season
God.
3, of course. Because
this is some random shit. Speaking of like logistics of trying to shoot in the midst of the COVID era.
What's going on?
I don't know if it's real or not, but there's like this series. It's like a soap opera type joint. And for the kissing scenes, they're using mannequins. So they do like a close up of the guy and a girl, and then once he go in, they zoom down to like the hips, and he kissing like a mannequin because they don't want the actors to like kiss. I thought it was pretty creative. I mean, the editing a little sloppy, but I mean it's like soap opera editing, so it kind of adds to the charm. But that just made me thought of that for Pose. They're gonna be having Pose actors kissing them mannequins. But I'm just being goofy. Go ahead.
I don't know what Pose is going to do, but I really, really hope that all of the production value that they put into these first 2 seasons is maintained throughout this. Whatever they got to do, we will wait.
Because if it ain't going to be right, they might as well wait.
They might as well wait. But if they're talking right now, at least to some extent, it feels like they might be a little bit more comfortable with where things are going, or at least the way things are and how they're going to deal with it and go around that. So, we all here for it. We waiting. We know it's going to be a masterpiece as soon as it drop next year sometime, next summer probably. So we'll see what goes on. And as far as in these streets is concerned, that's what we got.
Okay. So it's like a little light jog through the streets.
Little light jog.
Listen, man, we deserve a little lightness in the streets because it's been heavy all fucking summer. It's been a lot going on. They've been on fire, as PZ would say.
Streets is
you know what I'm saying, the whole
fire.
time. They still on fire, but they kind of they smoldering a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Nothing crazy,
bit.
But
you know what I'm saying?
Don't get too comfortable because, it get crazy out here. But I mean, with that said, you already know we got this nice little. You know what this joint look like? This shit look like an Indian arrowhead, like you know what I'm saying, like some other like some tribal type shit. I feel like I'm going. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm hitting the shit in the teepee.
They say, "What tribe you with? Red dot or feather?" Say, all you need to know is I'm not a hoe, and to get with me, you better be chief. Lots of dough. Come on, man.
With that said, man, we're gonna have another session in the smoking section. With the Herbal Tea Podcast, man. Go and hit that, man. Do the honors, man. Go and get a little bit of that, man.
We're doing a little bit different.
All right, so, we're going to get to the shits, get to the root of something, as we always do when we hit up the smoking section. I want to find out, because you always hear, about hot boxing and secondhand smoke and contact high and all that shit. Is contact high real? Is that a thing, or is that just you in your head? You want to smoke, but you scared to smoke, So you trying to act like you high from the, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on with that? What's the real?
Something tells me you kind of went in to dig in a little bit.
You know I did,
Sherlock
because I get
Holmes.
inquisitive. You know what I'm saying? Some people, when they smoke, they get paranoid. They get, you know what I'm saying? I get inquisitive. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know what? Let me check this shit out.
All right.
What's the answer? Well,
happening?
The actual answer is a bit of both. It's yes and no. You know what I'm saying? So according to a 2015 Johns Hopkins University study, right? They took a dozen people, 6 smokers, 6 non-smokers, right? Threw them in a room for an hour. They gave the 6 smokers 10 joints apiece. Yeah, yo, hair, burn down, have at it, go crazy. Mind you, it's 6 other non-smokers in the room. Like, all right, fuck it, we just here. You know what I'm saying? All right, boom. Smoking them joints, 10 joints, an hour go by. Test them. How the non-smokers feel? Yo, they got all of the symptoms. They feeling more pleasant, a little tired, a little sleepy, a little hungry, you know what I'm saying? Less alert. They feeling it. Mind you, the room wasn't ventilated. So they hotboxing this bitch, right? So that's test number 1. So they said, you know what, we're going to do it again. But this time we're going to ventilate the room. You know what I'm saying? We're going to air this bitch out.
Okay.
And let's see what happens. So they did the same thing. Took a dozen people, 6 smokers, 6 non-smokers, gave the 6 smokers 10 blunts apiece, here, have at it. Let's see what happened. Hour go by, they test the non-smokers, and they like, all right. Now, I forgot, when they hotboxed it, the non-smokers, they tested positive. They had the THC in their system.
Okay.
So it was like, okay, y'all niggas got secondhand smoke. Definitely. Ain't no. So when they ventilated it, the non-smokers, they didn't have as many of the symptoms. They were a little more hungry, but when they tested, it wasn't nothing in their system. So it's a bit of it depends. It's a lot of determining factors that allow you to get that secondhand high. So if you outside and you feel like, oh, you walk by, you in Washington Square Park or something, somebody lighting up a doobie, you walk by, you smell the shit, you like, oh shit, I might have got, I don't know, I smelled it, you ain't getting no secondhand high, my nigga. Because it's you outside, it's too much going on, and it ain't close enough. You ain't got enough factors to give you that, you know what I'm saying? So when you break it down even more than that, you got to look at it like this. Okay, well, when you take a pull of the weed, how much THC is in that pull? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You only getting 50% of the THC that's in the shit anyway. Once it's sparked and burned, 50% of the THC is out the window just cause. Just cause you lit the shit, right? So only 50% of the THC makes it into the smoke that you hit.
Okay.
Boom. So once you inhale it, it goes to your lungs. And if you're a smoker, you take a big hit, you hold it for a bit, you taking most of that 50%. That's all absorbed. So the shit you exhaling, ain't much THC in there anyway. So you ain't getting that high, you know what I'm saying? So it's already a slim chance of you getting something from the secondhand smoke because you already observed all of the THC, all of the shit that's going to have you, feeling high.
True.
Boom. But if you're dealing with a regular smoker that ain't taking crazy big pulls, you might get like 15% of that THC that's in the air, the exhaust, the extra. But then it also depends on, are you smoking that gas or are you smoking some Reggie? Because you know the gas the quality gonna have higher THC. You know what I'm saying? So you increasing your chances even more. And then like you said, is it ventilated? Is it not ventilated? How we doing it? And then another interesting thing that I saw, speaking of like the THC levels, if we doing these tests, there's another test that was taking place like in the 70s. And they say like those tests aren't even accurate anymore just because of the levels of THC in the weed we have today. Like in the 70s, a regular joint, you might have had like, 10 milligrams of THC.
Okay.
Today, a standard L, some regular shit, between 60 and 150 milligrams. So you went from 10 to between 60 and 150. Like that's a big jump in THC levels. So those studies don't even matter because the secondhand smoke we blowing out now is it's a different potency level.
That's pretty much that gas.
Yeah. But it boils down to, I think the biggest determining factor is, are we hotboxing it? Because if we doing that, you definitely getting some secondhand smoke. Like that's accurate. So we sitting in the whip, windows up, the smoke ain't got nowhere to go. You just breathing this in, you gonna get a contact high and you ain't got to be hitting that blunt for sure. But if we opening the windows, got nice ventilation, the smoke going in and out, you probably ain't really going, you know what I'm saying? So if anybody walk by you and they say they got a hit or it's bothering them and they got some bullshit contact high, they lying. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't get enough of the THC to affect your ass. You know what I'm saying? So that's just a little tidbit. You know what I'm saying? So I know you kind of new to the whole smoking. Like, not kind of new. You pretty much, you getting there now. But I'm sure you had your share of secondhand contact smokes.
I have, and I've always wondered. But what really struck me, because we was, me and the guys, we were doing a live feed on the Alliance as one of the activities, and we was at Club Hood 2.0, and we was definitely, it wasn't hot boxing it, but Billy's apartment is pretty big, but when the windows are closed, the air stays in.
You can shut it down.
So Swanee, who doesn't smoke, was definitely saying that he caught a look because we was busting it down. Was busting it down. So if Swanee, I believe Swanee, because that's kind of was the setup there.
I mean, but you got to think, it wasn't circulated. Because we had turned the AC off because it was making too much noise because we was about to go live. So we shut down the circulation. You know what I'm saying? Right. The windows was closed because we didn't want to have an outside, atmospheric noise.
Right.
So we was hotboxing it, and we was burning it down. And then that's another thing. Like, if you ain't a smoker like that, it's not going to take much THC anyway to get you to the point where it's like you feeling a little something. So just be careful out there. Know who you around. If you like being around smokers and you're not a smoker, just know what you're getting into because they probably smoking that ooh-wee. And if you don't want to get high, then you probably, don't want to be in a room.
You just don't want to be in a room because we don't do nothing less than any kind of loud.
Exactly.
Anyway.
You smoking around us, you probably going to get the contact, man. Unless we outside, like I said.
We outside.
At the end of the day, contact high is a real thing. There's studies out there it's proven, so you can get the shit. Because, at the end of the day, you are inhaling the smoke. But a nigga like me, I take big pulls, and I probably absorb all of the THC out of that bitch anyway. So you ain't getting too much. I'm trying to take all of this.
I don't do as much.
My hit.
Because, shit, I'm trying to
You working your way up, you know what I'm saying?
I'm working my way up.
What I'm saying? Everybody can't be iron lung, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody, I'm trying to get there. It's life goals right here next to me.
Oh, man, life goals? Shit, I feel privileged. Hey, man, but with that said, let me see what's going on with this arrowhead real quick.
What's going on?
This is a nice little piece, man. Arrowhead. Hopefully this one make it through, make it through the season.
It better make it through the season. Better make it through the season. Don't hold on to it too long. You feel me? Pass that thing on here.
I keep forgetting the holders in the front. Pause. That kind of if you put that into a wrong context. Remember how the boys and the girls, they be like, where the hole at? That's how you figure out if somebody has sex shit. Like, you don't even know where the hole at. How many holes a girl got? Remember those little stupid shit? Come on, man.
Come on.
Hey,
man.
but with that said,
you trying to turn into a snack out here?
Me? No. Not after you gave Keke that dirt. No. I don't want no parts of no snacks, man. I'ma just go ahead.
We gon'
It did on the high note.
On the high note. Hey.
That from coast to coast with this dope, this hope, with this dope, this hope. Sheesh. Wait. Is it lit?